Good afternoon to all, and thank you, sir, for the surprise. I was thinking my number will come after lunch. Yeah. So actually, today I am here to present on pest and diseases of potato and its management in Nilgiris. So basically, I am Dr. Priyank. I am working as a senior scientist in Central Potato Research Institute, which is located. Actually, our headquarters is located at Shimla. We have 7 regional stations. One is located in Ooty. So I directly hit to the point. So about potato, everyone knows it is important crop. Third major crop after wheat and rice, and then India ranks second after China. Even China is having more production, but productivity wise, India is at top. We have almost double productivity than China. Coming to India, we are growing this. In India, potato is being grown in plains, plateau, and hills. However, Nilgiris are the only place where this potato can be grown throughout the year. If you ask any South Indian, they will prefer. There are two. They knows only 2 potatoes. One is Ooty potatoes. Another one is North Indian potatoes. And always the price for Ooty potatoes is on almost on top because of the taste. Okay, why that taste is getting developed? Because of the throughout around the cultivation is possible. Throughout the year we have 3 different seasons in Nilgiris, and because of that, this particular taste they are getting very good taste. So actually, this round year cultivation is possible. Actually, this is the only place in world we can say where 3 crops of potatoes are possible in India, that is in Nilgiris. So actually, this is because of suitable climatic conditions and that particular place. Okay. So when there is a suitable climatic conditions and continuous availability of host, actually there is some disturbance in the slides, sir. So okay, when there is continuous availability of host and suitable climate, there is continuous. We are expecting so many pests and diseases. New pests are emerging. There are some several old pests. They are flourishing, and new pests are also coming. So among that, actually, we can categorize these particular pests and diseases in 2 major categories. One is major and one is emerging. So coming to major, actually, we have 3 major pests or diseases over there. First and foremost, it is lead blight, followed by potato cyst nematode, and then third was serpentine leaf miner. However, there are in these recent years we are experiencing the problem of potato tuber moth in storages, bacterial wilt, and common scab of potato. So coming to lead blight, everyone Andy sir was talking about this Irish famine, which has experienced in Ireland and in somewhere in 1845 to 53. So almost 1/3 of the population of Ireland died. 1/3 moved out of Ireland, and Ireland was left over only with 1/3 population. You can see. This is the photo I used to always showcase. So this is our trial plot with 3 by 3 meter square plot, and then this particular plot was not sprayed or used with any chemical. And then when at harvest, we can see out of 2.5 kgs we have harvested around 25 to 30 kgs here. However, in this plot hardly 800 to 900 grams small tubers. So whatever we are planting, that much also we cannot harvest. So this is the condition, and Ooty climatic conditions are too harsh. Always the temperatures are below 20 and humidity is above 90. So in that case, those are the most favorable conditions for lead blight to develop. So actually, we can say I am telling more than 95 to 98% losses we will experience if we don't have any option. So actually, how to manage this particular pest? So this is this particular slide shows how the disease develops. Once we are getting, first we will get the disease on the leaves, and then it will come to then stem, and then entire plot. This particular process takes hardly 7 to 8 days. Okay, after that entire crop will be black if you are not taking any measures. So actually, how to manage? People are mostly dependent on susceptible variety, because we have certain varieties which are resistant to lead blight. That is Kufri Girdhari. I will show some of the slides. Kufri Girdhari is one of the best varieties suited for Nilgiris, and but the problem is the availability. Ours is the only station who are involved in production of seed of these particular resistant varieties, and along with our state department, we are producing hardly 200 tons. However, we require almost 6,000 tons for to meeting out the seed requirement of Nilgiris. So actually, people maximum, because this particular Kufri Jyoti was released somewhere in 1968. So it is completely in our seed chain. So easily that the seeds of Kufri Jyoti are getting, farmers are getting those seeds. So actually what people are doing, you'll not imagine if you are very happy to eat Ooty potatoes. But if you are seeing Ooty potatoes plus chemical residues, you will get at least 10 first links. Okay, that shows that in Google, Ooty potatoes are highly this one. Okay, it is contaminated with one or other pesticides. And actually, what we are saying, minimum farmers are using 15 to 20 number of sprays in a crop season. That is 90 days. Every after 4 to 5 days, they will go for one spray. When they are seeing the sky is clear, they will enter with sprays. So that is the problem. So actually, how to manage this particular issue? So CPRA has developed one forecasting model that is called Indo-French. And then this particular model is very simple. Here it requires only maximum and minimum temperature and humidity. That we have to update, and then it will give us the predicting of this one late light in 3 different colors. Green means no need to enter in the field, because this is the weather conditions are not suitable. So many times this is like farmers, they were not aware when to enter in the field and when to stop the sprays. Yellow means the weather conditions are getting suitable. However, red means now you have to enter in the field. There is no other option. Anytime late light will appear. So actually we are doing continuously this particular modeling in our place. This is Pan India model. Because of this, actually our CPRI team, they got Netaji award for our Nanaji Deshmukh award, team award. Okay, and then we can see here in 2021, 2022, actually I kept different colors, but here some disturbance is there. No issues. Actually we are using this model for prediction as well as for scheduling the fungicides. And then farmers practice is minimum 14 to 15 sprays. However, we have, because of this particular model in 2021, in our seed crop, we have sprayed only 8. However, in 2022, the condition 6-axis, this is the red color. We can say actually red color, red days. Actually, I told in Ooty always will get more humidity. So more humidity in 2022, the red days were more. Okay, comparing to 2021. So in summer season of 2021, we have administered only 8 sprays versus 10 sprays in 2022. So almost 7 to 8 sprays we are saving comparing to farmers' practice. The same thing they have used in Uttarakhand and West Bengal, and because of this model, more than 2 lakhs kgs of one chemical has been saved just by giving one advisory. Please don't go for spray because the conditions are not suitable. So that much chemicals we can save with this kind of models. So students are here, they can work with these kind of things. Okay, really it will be useful for the farmers. So actually in continuation we are evaluating new molecules which are in the market. And then because farmers, if we are going to agro shop, whatever we are suggesting, the agro shops will suggest the double of the time. Okay, so actually we have one story I used to tell in my all the lectures. Actually, we have one village in Adhikaratti. That is one of the biggest village of Nilgiris. We have one village, and then you will not believe maximum people in Nilgiris are Badgas. So Badga is one of the community. Major food of Badgas are generally potatoes, beans, and beetroot. And you will not believe in single village we have more than 35 breast cancer cases. Morning, sir was talking about we have to accept we are responsible and we have to do some extension so that the pesticide usage can be reduced. This is one of the way by modeling Indo-Blight cast. Like that, some of the tools we have to come up. And then we are doing, and then we are recommending farmers what are the things we have to go for. Coming to, I was talking about resistant variety. You can see this is Kufri variety, Kufri Girdhari. This is our farmer. We used to take on-farm trials. And then this farmer is from Kotagiri. Almost at 90 days, this is the 90 days crop. Almost summer season. Summer means one of the susceptible season for late blight. And he has not taken a single spray. So like that we are doing so many, this one. We have one more area like Munnar, that is in Kerala. So like Ooty, we have one more replication of that climate, that is in Kerala. So we used to give 100 kgs of each variety. Jyoti, susceptible, Himalini, moderate, and Girdhari, resistant, highly resistant. With one request to the farmer, please don't spray. If they are not spraying, this is the result. Out of 100 kgs, hardly 20-30 will be coming. Out of 100, hardly 50 to 60 will be coming. However, 3-4 bags are there. So out of 100, 400 to 500. Last day we will be organizing one field day or farmer's day, and after seeing, the farmers will ask next time we want this particular variety. Like that, actually one of the farmer, he came, he was about to stop potato cultivation, but he's from OT, and then he has taken 300 kilos from us. You will not believe, till now he has sold more than 30 to 35 tons of seed potatoes to the farmers, okay, nearby farmers. So our duty is to convince only one farmer, he will convince another 100 farmers. So this is what we are doing on farm trials, that is a regular activity over there. So, but still we are suggesting avoid growing a single variety on the same piece of land. Why? That I will show you later. Coming to the next most important problem, that is PCN. So actually PCN, I'll be very happy to listen Dr. Professor Hamlin. So our this is like you know, our both are working on the same aspect. So we'll be seeing what he will be dealing with. I'm very happy to see that particular concept what he will be presenting. So he is Dr. F.G.W. Jones. He was from Northern State University, and he was on his personal tour to Ooty in 1961. So up to that time, nematology was not a separate science in India. So he came and he reported first timely Globodera rostokensis from India. Okay, many of the students, please note down, these are the points. 1961, first report of Globodera rostokensis from India. 1963, ICR has launched Golden Nematode Scheme. Under that, large-scale inspection was carried out, and they found that PCN was restricted only in the Nilgiris. So they implemented quarantine in 1971, and in 1971 to 75 there was one Indo-German Nilgiri development project. Under that, Germany government has given one chemical free of cost. So actually history of chemicals is there from long. Okay, almost they have dumped almost 10 lakhs kgs of this particular chemical in Nilgiris, and after that they surveyed, but the trends were not promising. So you can see the area of potato came down. The nematode population I have given here, but the things are missed now. So those actually wherever the population was low and medium, it has reached to high and variant in all 4 taluks of Nilgiris where potatoes is being grown. So actually people from our station, they have started breeding program, that is under the name of SON, Studies on Nematode. Okay, and then these are the 2 species what we have, that is Globodera rostokensis with yellow females, Globodera pallida with white females. So 2 species we have different with the different pathotypes. This is how one single patch it will spread to entire field. But when we have to confirm, you can see only confirmation is presence of white or yellow females on the roots at 55 to 60 days. This is how we have to confirm it. So if I ask our audience how much losses nematodes are responsible for, but actually the answer comes hardly 10 to 15% because we can't see them by naked eyes. Pathogens, yes, we can see, definitely people will accept pathogens are responsible, pests are responsible. What about nematodes? So actually this is one of the story from our end. So we have 2 varieties. I mentioned one is Kufri Girdhari, another one was Kufri Swarna. So Kufri Swarna, I told SON was the project Studies on Nematode. Under that, in 1985 they have released India's first nematode resistant variety, that is Kufri Swarna. Okay, in India if we say potato research, it started in 1935. Our Swaminathan sir was the first to work on potato breeding also. And in 1985 we have released this variety. That year was the golden jubilee year for potatoes in India. That's why this particular Kufri Swarna. Swarna means gold. So that's why they have given this Kufri Swarna. So we have one variety, we can say this particular side, white flowers. So this is Kufri Swarna. The same plot, here we have planted Kufri Girdhari. In 2014, by harvesting this, we have earned around 139 tons of potatoes we have harvested. And we used to sell it as a seeds. So out of selling, we have earned around 28 lakhs. But farmers, even our scientists never appreciate nematodes. So farmers, they requested joint director, we want only Kufri Girdhari. Because we are having this late blight as a major issue. Joint director met our director. Director passed that information to us. We have to grow only Kufri Girdhari. And in 1 year, you can see the results. 139 tons to and 139 tons, we got only 60 tons. However, where we earned 28 lakhs, next year it was 8 lakhs. More than 56% reduction in terms of yields, more than 70% reduction in terms of monetary return. This is what nematode can cause in a year if the populations are high. So actually, that's why I told that tagline, ki don't grow a single variety on a same piece of land year after year. Even we have to alter the varieties as well. Okay, so when we have 3 seasons, so first season, the late blight will be less, so you grow resistant varieties to nematode. However, next 2 seasons you can grow the resistant varieties to late blight, like that. So actually, how to manage this PCN? So seed we have to use healthy seeds. We have developed one seed treatment where if your seeds are major carrier for cyst nematodes. So if you are treating seeds with 2% sodium hypochlorite for 30 minutes, it will decompose. It will just destroy all the cyst nematodes. So you can use those seeds. Then actually we have several crop rotation, organic amendments, biological control. I will concentrate on resistant varieties. So I told SON 76110. 76 was the year and 110 was the hybrid number. And then that variety was released in 1985. Followed by we have released one more variety in 2020, that is 2019, that is Kufri Sahyadri. So both are having excellent this one resistant to nematode. 1985 release variety, till date it is ruling in OT. 40 years today it is completing. So that is the achievement. That is because of crucial screening what they have done, standardized during early period. Okay. So actually this is the single plot. This is Sahyadri, this is Jyoti. Because of non-resistance to late blight and potato cyst nematode, it has vanished by around 60 days. Versus you can see this is not cropped photo or something, same field, one single photo. Okay. And then this Kufri in Sahyadri, if you have any rogue plant, sometime it will be escaped. But if the plant is not having resistance, you can see the difference. Okay. So actually this is the side of, I told, Kufri Girdhari. This side Kufri Girdhari. At 60 days after planting, this will be the condition if the PCN populations are high. So actually what we are suggesting the farmers, don't grow Kufri, any variety on the same piece of land year after year. These are actually, this variety like Kufri Girdhari, we are popularizing this one also. This is one of the farmers from organic growers, and then in organic cultivation it's very difficult to get rid of nematodes. So our technology they are using in spring season. This particular person, he is doing in staggered way, so that he can harvest maximum in next 2 seasons also. So actually like that we are doing, we have one more technology called trap crop. So there are 2 types of trap crop. One is susceptible trap crop followed by resistant. In susceptible, the harvesting at right time is crucial. Otherwise you are going to add the nematode culture in the soil. But we have the other part, that is resistant trap crop. Solanum sesamrifolium is one of the most preferred one in European country. And then there is here no need to worry, because earlier plant will mimic the potato roots, so that nematodes will hatch out, they will enter, but they are unable to produce males and females. So actually this is how it works. In potato cyst, after sensing the root diffusates, the nematodes will hatch, they will enter, and they will develop into male and female. Males will come out, fertilize the females, and it will start laying the eggs. However, in case of sesamrifolium, because of root diffusates, hatching will take place. They will enter also, but further development will not be there in the roots. So by that actually we can get almost more than 90 to 95% reduction in nematode population, soil population. So what we are suggesting, one spring season you grow Kufri solanum sesamrifolium. In next 2 seasons you can grow any variety. Now actually, again one particular strategy will not work for any pest and diseases. So we have to integrate different strategies. Coming to 2020, we were enjoying quarantine, and then farmers started calling us for serpentine leaf miner. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So 2020 actually this happened. This is how actually that symptomology started. First, this particular fly used to scrap the leaves. Then they will lay the eggs. After that, you can see from this particular single leaf, I could identify almost more than 21 maggots of this leaf miner. And then it will devastate entire field. So initial stage we have to apply this particular yellow sticky trap. That is one of the this is heavily infested field. We can see this is 75 days old crop. In that year, farmers have experienced more than 40% losses in Nilgiris. Okay, and then because of our interventions, we have identified that particular variety, and that was the first report from India. No one was knowing how to control that. We have given some of the management practices, including cleaner cultivation, because these are the major crops of Nilgiris. In all the crops, the infestation was there. However, in weeds also infestation was there. So what we have given, cleaner cultivation, followed by we have to apply yellow sticky trap at right time, that is 30 to 35 days after planting. We have to use abamectin, because abamectin is one of the chemical where that is accepted in organic cultivation as well. And we have to make aware farmers how to manage this particular pest. By this we can, now the infestation has been came down below 4%. Farmers are not facing any problem in potato. Now coming to the emerging problems, this is PTM, one of the major issues in storages. So actually you can see it will infect field as well as in the stores. So actually there are certain management practices. which are being used since long. We should not keep it like this. We will learn in our books, like we should not keep the potatoes dug out in the field by evening like that. Okay, but
another 2 minutes.
We have developed actually this particular, we have identified one EPN and then that entomopathogenic nematode. So this nematode is killing the potato tuber moth. So actually we have studied that effect. It is working well. Now we are working on formulating that particular nematode. Additionally, we have developed one physical trap, and then we got patent for it. And then actually this particular trap we have tested against, we have used these pheromones as one of the control treatment. We got these pheromones from Spain. That is the only technology available for PTM throughout the world. Okay, and then our trap, I can say proudly, those pheromones trap, we could get around 63 to 64 males by 7 days. However, our trap, it has, you can see this is the single day catch, more than 400 PTM adults in a single day, single night. So actually this technology will be commercializing soon, and it will be farmers friendly technology. Hardly with 2000 rupees it will be available for the farmers. So that is what our aim is. Now actually in addition to this PTM, we are actually experiencing this year bacterial wilt as well as common scab of potato. So here we need to work with TNAU. Is there if any person or any student is interested, please come ahead, because we are experiencing huge problem in Nilgiris now. That's it, last slide, sir. So actually I would like to summarize my presentation in one small time info that. So you can see in 1950 potato become major crop and late blight became major disease. In 1957 our institute has started in Ooty. In 1961 PCN was reported by Jones. 71 quarantine was implemented. 1985 Swarna was released, which was the result of that quarantine, followed by SON, studies on nematode. In 2019 we have released one more variety, Kufri Sahyadri. Both are ruling now. In 2020 leaf miner came. We have given the solution for that. However, we got one project from, we are working with one firm, that is Green Signal Biopharma company from Chennai based firm, and then they are the maximum producer of BCG vaccine. So when they used to take these potatoes from market, they actually, that is one bacterium they are using, that is Mycobacterium bovis. So that particular bacterium they are cultivating in potato. Okay, and then what we are getting, our children are getting, that is BCG vaccine. So actually when they were using the potatoes from the market, they never used to get that good deal. And then they have contacted us, and then past 1 year we are providing them chemical free potatoes, and then they are producing this BCG, and we are very much proud to say that now in India or in WHO they are major providers to WHO also. So actually whatever BCG vaccine is coming, that is from our end, and then we are very happy to share this with you all. Okay, and then they want to continue this one for another 15 to 20 years. Okay, so this is the thing. So finally it is important crop. These are the major problems: late blight, PCN and leaf miner. Resistant varieties are options, and then integrated management you have to follow. In future, yeah, definitely morning also people were telling about AI technologies, AI tools. We have started actually recently, last week only we have signed one MOU with SSM College of Engineering, and then we'll be developing some of the tools for early detection and management of the pest and diseases of potato, and some newer and fewer options we have to explore. So with this I would like to thanks all the organizers of this particular conference for giving me this opportunity, and all the audience for patience listening. Thank you.
Long live India and France friendship.